Okay, folks, I'm your host, BKP. This has to be a rapid segment. I guess if I get it right, we can move along. But we're going to have a lot of stuff in this segment. The border, caravan, invasion. We must stop it. Secretary of Defense Mattis said we do not pull stunts. Secretary Mattis said they're fulfilling a request from Homeland Security, Border Patrol, police that have requested backup. They're on their way. Up to 15,000. ABC's gone crazy. 15,000. Are you serious? Are you serious? Yes, President, I'm serious. That's more than Afghanistan. Well, you know what? This ain't Afghanistan, damn it. It's our southern border, and we've had it, and we're tired of it. Why do they keep yelling, lock her up, lock him up at the Trump rally? Because the American people think it's about time, okay, that some of these political corrupt crooks go to prison. Yes, we do not jail our political opponents. We jail criminals. And if our criminals happen to be our political opponents, they're asked us to go to jail. Simple. We don't need Minka, Joe, CNN, Jim Acosta, and all of them saying, do we jail our political opponents in this country? No. We jail criminals. And if they just happen to be, repeat after me, if they just happen to be criminals, happen to be opponents, we jail them. And I don't give a rat's what they are. If they got to go to jail, they got to go to jail. Andrew Gillum, the candidate Democrat for Florida governor, you will find out how corrupt he is, and it's being revealed through the FBI now of what's going on with his corrupt city of Tallahassee that he is involved in. He should go to jail. Mayor Nagin went to jail in New Orleans. The mayor of New Orleans, Ray Nagin, went to jail, damn it. Gilliam needs to go to jail. Not be a candidate for governor. Don't you see the Democrats, they're gonna yell Collins in New York and Duncan Hunter out in California. Collins in California. I don't give a damn. Gilliam should be in jail and indicted and have charges against him no. But he's a candidate for governor. Donald Trump, one of my famous moments, I loved with that guy. Donald Trump looked over at Hillary and said, just the fact that you're able to be a candidate and not in jail. Period. So that's why they yell it. The border, folks. We want it stopped. They're calling us racist. You got that video? This is the commercial they've gone crazy over. You got that? Throw it in there, Josh.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, please step out of the hallway.
They're fucking dead. So fucking break out soon, and I'll kill more. So the only thing that fucking regret is if I can just kill two. I wish I could kill more of those motherfuckers. I'll kill more cops soon.
He says he wants to apply for pardon for the felony he committed. Attempt of murder.
Make Americans... What's racist about that? Ask Jamal when his son was walking home from school. And he yelled for him. Is that his name, Jamal? Remember that? He yelled for him. His son was coming home from school, was a block away, and was murdered by an illegal. Ask Kate Steinle that looked up at Kate's law. We can't get past. Democrats won't pass it. Kate's law. Ask Kate Steinle when she looked up and her dying words to her dad was, help me, that was shot by an illegal that had been deported and brought back in. Ask the lady, the young lady, I forget her name, out in Iowa, her family, that she was jogging and the illegal that killed her and put her in the field, cornfield in Iowa. Over and over and over. He killed cops. And he said he would kill more of them MFers if he had a chance. Twice. I think he was deported twice and he got back in. They want to let him in. Harry Reid says it's insane. We say it's insane. We say stop this mass move through our border unchecked by Democrats. What's racist about that video? Tell me. Now, Donald Trump does not have to pay, okay, to get anybody. The tickets are free. So when you go online, okay, all right, first of all, Stacey Abrams is desperate. Desperate. Okay? That's my opinion. I got the message from a friend of mine that said the same thing. She must be desperate. I agree with that. I think she's desperate. That's why Oprah Winfrey's coming. That's why Barack Obama's coming. Now, Barack Obama, if I understand, is going to be at Morehouse College. Now, let me show you this. If you go right now, I can prove this for a fact, okay? Watch what happens in Macon, Georgia, okay? All right, watch what happens. But last night, for a fact, I'm not going to use the name because I didn't get the permission to use the name, but somebody that is working in one of the high-level campaigns in Florida contacted me last night. We had a communication down there in Florida. They said 8,500 at the rally, and the line a half a mile long to get in Fort Myers for President Donald Trump. Packed house, half a mile long. Said the half a mile long was still trying to get in when they cut it off. And this individual, you know on this show, I know on this show, and this person works in a lot of different campaigns, worked in South Carolina, worked in Georgia, worked in Florida on campaigns already, and is with a major campaign in Florida right now. Okay, and said they feel good about what's going on. Fort Myers, if you go to, let me tell you something. If you go to www.donaldjtrump.com, that's simple, www.donaldjtrump.com, and you click on rallies, you see Fort Myers, there's a button to get a ticket. Can't do it, it's over. Columbia, Missouri, he will be there today. Huntington, West Virginia, Trump will be there tomorrow at 4. Indianapolis, Indiana, Trump will be there at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Belgrade, Montana, Trump will be there 12:30 Saturday. Saturday, then he goes back to Pensacola at 6:30. He will sell all of these out. And I don't mean sell by money. Let me back this up. He will pack all of these. Pensacola, Saturday. There won't be an empty auditorium. From 8,000 to 15,000, maybe even 25, but 8 to 15, not an empty. Pensacola, Florida, 6:30 Saturday. He will be in Macon, Georgia, Sunday at 4 o'clock. He'll be in Chattanooga, Tennessee at 7 o'clock Sunday. Cleveland, Ohio, he'll go to Cleveland Monday at 3 o'clock. Fort Wayne, Indiana, Monday at 6:30. And Cape Girardeau, Missouri, Monday, he's going to jump from Indiana back over to Missouri. He's doing, is that Monday? Monday. He's doing 3 on Monday. He's doing a 3, a 6:30, and a 9. He's going to wrap it up. He's going to go say hello to Claire McCaskill one more time before that Tuesday morning vote over in Cape Girardeau, Missouri at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Guess what you do? You get tickets. You click. They're free. Nobody pays. Nobody pays to go to a Donald J. Trump campaign rally. Now, put that picture up there, Josh. And Josh, you're a little better sometimes at this than me, and I'm getting worked up. Would you kindly read that picture to the audience for me? Oh, you can't see it? All right, I'll try to pull it up on my phone. You got it?
All right, the title is "Want to Get Paid to Attend Obama Rally for Abrams at Morehouse College." We need about 6,000 people to pack the Forbes Coliseum at Morehouse College on November 2nd, 2018. Former President Barack Obama is coming along with many others to campaign for the next governor of the state of Georgia, Stacey Abrams. We will pay you $15 to attend this event, as similar campaign stops by the former president have not been filled to capacity. We want a packed house for maximum media exposure and optics. Then it says to respond with a phone number, and they'll contact you for details on how to get paid. Please do not share this on social media.
So, so we don't know if that's a setup or not, but we do know that ad is out there. Looks like a Craigslist ad, right? It looks like they're trying to pay people to go to see Barack Obama and Stacey Abrams. Won't do that at Donald Trump. They're getting desperate, folks. They're getting desperate. You have heard so much about exact match, okay? And put up number 3 right here. Put up number 3. You hear exact match, exact match, exact match. Okay? Judge temporarily blocks signature match. Signature match. Law in Georgia to ensure due process for absentee voters. Signature is supposed to be correct on a check. If the name at the top and the name in the signature line is not the same, supposed to be correct. Signature is supposed to be correct on applications. Fraudulent, if you fill out an application and I mean, I don't know. There's something about the signature is supposed to be correct everywhere legally, with the exception of voting. Judge temporary block signature match. Law in Georgia to ensure due process for absentee voters. A federal district judge, oh my God, a federal district court judge has granted the ACLU of Georgia's motion for a temporary restraining order on the state's signature match law, prohibiting election officials from rejecting absentee ballots due to mismatched signatures. A federal district judge representing the Northern District of Georgia has ordered Gwinnett County to loosen up its rejection of absentee ballots. Gwinnett County was sued after it was determined that the county rejected more than 10% of the absentee ballots cast. 10% of the ballots cast were rejected. The federal judge granted the ACLU of Georgia's motion for a temporary restraining order prohibiting elected officials from rejecting absentee ballot applications and ballots in Gwinnett County, but started the county has to convert them into provisional ballots that can be counted later if the voter confirms their identity. So you can't reject them, folks. The judge said, hey, you got to give them, the benefit of the doubt, man. We live in benefit of the doubt world. Okay, let's see here. Give me number 12. So we close up. What did CNN do again at 5 a.m. this morning? Oprah hitting the trail for Abrams. Vice President Pence also in Georgia to support Republican Kemp. You see that. They're pushing that narrative as hard as they can. And here is the guy here, 17. Let's go back to that. President, you watched the video. You heard this morning Secretary of Defense Mattis say we don't do stunts. We're doing backup support that's been requested. We consider it valid or we wouldn't be going, okay? But that's more than Afghanistan. Are you serious? The media is going crazy. Yes. Okay. President midterm ad called out as racist. Why is he not called out as a murderer, a cop murderer that was deported and let back in this country, and that if the Democrats have their way, the borders will be wide open and he can come and go as he pleases? And he brags. How could that be? He bragged. It's the video is him. He bragged. You know? The other guy trying to get in, the video's going everywhere where he said, you know what, he was being brought up on charges for murder. So he left town. Why not? Come to America. I hear a guy like this can get in. He bragged. I would like to kill more of those MFers. I would have killed more of them MFers if I'd had a chance, right? But no, Donald Trump is the racist, and Don Lemon has attacked me, your host. So here's what you got, folks. You got Number 7, Trump ramps up false claims and promises. Okay? There's Minka. So what do? The left brings in Joe. All right? Smoking Joe right there. Sleepy Joe, number 8. So there's Joe Biden, and he's out there refuting all of Trump's claims. Trump ramps up false claims and promises. So Joe, and what do they can't take? Well, let's do that one next. All right, let me explain this one, all right? Number 13. Number 13, you can see Paul Ryan there, Speaker of the House. He's crying. He's all teared up. You see Trump smacked him. He's crying because he got smacked, all right? Trump said, shut the hell up. You don't even know what the hell you're talking about on birthright citizenship. Get your stuff out of your office, clean it out, and get the hell out of here and go home. We got a new guy coming in like a week. We don't need to hear your BS, okay? Because Paul Ryan said, that's ridiculous. There's no way the president could do it. No way. The 14th Amendment, birthright. Because I'm an open borders guy. Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is, okay? So, hey, and they're calling it the flap. Oh my God, the flap between Ryan and Trump. What is the number one thing you're hearing? Trump's using Paul Ryan as the scapegoat for losing the House. No election here. But it's all over. Click on the websites, The Hill, Politico, you name it. Trump using Paul Ryan as a scapegoat because the Republicans are going to get blue waved and lose the House. Folks, let me tell you something. Here's my quick thought on that. Is Trump supporters do not like Paul Ryan. The core base do not like Paul Ryan. And the base likes it. And they get charged up every time Trump takes a shot at somebody like Paul Ryan. We like it out here. I dislike Paul Ryan. I dislike his leadership in the House. I think Paul Ryan is responsible for the leadership, for the Republicans being in the shape they're in now and having to defend pre-existing conditions because they did not get the job done like they promised the American people. I think Paul Ryan's responsible for what he's done with these omnibus spending bills. So the base, I guess you're going to call me the base, okay? The base, we like it anytime Trump will take a little verbal shot there at Paul Ryan. That's my opinion. It's no more. I think it gets the base riled up, and I think anything Trump could do to get that base moving, he's doing it. It's got nothing to do. But now the media wants to lead you to believe that that was all brought on because of Scott Walker up there, and oh my God, what will happen in Wisconsin? Last but not least, as you can see, 2:59 this morning. This actually was the very first picture. And let's go to number 9. Folks, this is the very first thing on the screen this morning for Morning Joe. They opened up. Trump lost popular vote by 2.9 million votes, 2016 national election results. Clinton, 48.2, Trump, 46.1. There's the vote count. That was the first thing. They continue 5 days before the 2018, wanting to let you know that he is considered to many not the legitimate president of the United States. Considered to the media, he should have never won. It's not a legitimate president. They think that every single day that he is not legitimately the duly elected president of the United States. They hate that man that bad. That is the first picture that they put up, and then they went after a pure, hard attack. Harry Reid said they're insane, crazy, dingy, dirty Harry from Nevada said they were insane to think birthright citizenship should allow you all these, you should get all of these perks to go with the deal. Christmas in America is being born here. General Mattis said, no, we don't pull stunts. 15,000 going to the border, okay? The people in the hospital of Pittsburgh, the nurses and doctors, if you could see there, you know what was wrong? There's no TV cameras around. The TV cameras all and run and get the people, the 200 people, they can run together in protest, and that's where they're at. But no TV cameras. Trump did not have TV cameras following him through that hospital. And that's when you see the real Donald Trump, at Real Donald Trump. I'm your host, BKP. We're going to get out. It's time for Instant Replay, North Georgia's live online or online sports show, Instant Replay. I'm going to be back tomorrow morning. It's a bad weather day out there, so be careful, folks. It's really rough up here in North Georgia. Our weather system coming through. Be careful out there. Tomorrow we will be at Circuit World. Now I'm trying to get approved. I may have. I'm not made a decision, but I may have the Cub fan bring an AR-15 just to show it's not a weapon of mass destruction. I may have the Cub fan bring an AR-15. All right, so be careful. Tomorrow's show, we may have to put a warning. Now, as I said earlier, we are a country of pre-existing conditions. And as Don Lemon let me know the other night, we don't have a ban on white males. Or should we? What are we going to do about that? So I'm going to push through today, tomorrow, every day till Tuesday with my pre-existing condition that I have. I come to you every morning. I work so hard knowing I have the pre-existing condition of being a white male in America. And I'm going to push through and power through. It's a disability I've worked with for so many years. I didn't want to say that today, but white male in America disability, and I'm going to power through. I'll see you tomorrow at Circuit World.